Hi, this is Raj Doraisamy. We are right here in the middle of it all, here at the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And all around us, I see Americans that are excited about the possibility of what might happen in November. I also see a huge presence of law enforcement dedicated to keeping us safe and secure. This is really a pivotal time, as you know, where people that previously may not have even known about the Republican National Convention are actually now here. People who are concerned about where the country is going, even though they don't have any interest in politics whatsoever. But there's a lightning rod moment when the President of the United States and an assassination attempt was happened, and it happened by a 20-year-old young man who somehow penetrated the most elite security organization in the world. It's a telling example of the breakdown in our government, a misprioritization of woke agenda, DEI, instead of working for result-based performance. And this is one of the places where the results of such a mal-planned type of strategy is showing its ugly head. Not only are we having problems in supply chain, not only are we having problems with regard to work ethic, not only are we having problems with basic honesty from the most highest offices in the world, but we're actually having complete and utter breakdowns in organizations that are entrusted to keep us safe. So, if you're watching this and you also concerned, I urge you to go to homefront.tv/premium, because at homefront.tv/premium there's material, resources, instructions, guides to take you, the person who previously was not engaged, like myself, previously not informed, like myself, and turn you into an individual in your community that's taking responsibility for what's happening in your community, not leaving it to someone else. My friends, our status quo is a result of too many of us leaving it to someone else. It's now time for us to be we the people, government of the people, by the people, for the people. And that means you and I taking action. Please go to homefront.tv/premium. At homefront.tv/premium, you will see guidance and information from people like Dennis D'Souza, Roger Stone, General Flynn, Mike Lindell, icons in the movement, explaining to you how you can go from a state of being uninformed, unengaged, uninterested, to taking small actions in your community that you can do, that are practical to do, but with the collective force of multitudes of people taking these actions, you can turn the tide. How? You can turn the tide on the ethics within your community. You can turn the tide on making sure that your kids are getting a robust education that's actually equipping them for their future work, not trying to brainwash them on some woke agenda or some ideology that's being infiltrated by people who have a political motive. You can take responsibility and effect change on how your law enforcement works. There are so many communities in our country right now that have an escalation of human trafficking, where it is no longer safe for American children to walk unattended, and where law enforcement is turning a blind eye to this emerging lethal threat. There are so many places, my friends, where your involvement is absolutely necessary. And when it comes to elections, the elections in your community are actually governed by your county officials, not by Washington, not by someone at the national level, but by someone in your county. And if you go through the training, you will see how you can engage with these officials and urge them and encourage them and motivate them to do the right thing so that your election process are secure, are transparent, are reliable. Raj Doraisamy reporting live from the RNC here in Milwaukee.